What's up, everybody? Santa here. It's been so long, I haven't been around. I understand. Been busy moving, been very sleepy, been sick with a bad cold, and Miss Santa won't get off her lazy ass to give Santa a nice hot cup of cocoa. And half of the elves are brain dead, and Rudolph keeps shitting all over the carpets. But before we get to my top 10 2012, let me explain this. These are not games that came out specifically in 2012, just games that I played between 2011 and 2012 and even 2010, because I missed out on doing top 10s for those years, and considering I haven't played many games of this year, considering I had no money to buy a bunch of new retail games, figure, you know what, let's mix everything together. And this is just my personal top 10 games of this year that I wanted to play and put together. So, I hope you guys enjoy, and before I do that, before I do this half-assed fucking video, let me go into Santa's sack. We got some gaming pickups, motherfuckers. Let's get into this. This fucking beard is like the worst thing ever. You have no fucking idea. Kingdoms of Amalur. Reckoning is, man, fuck, I love this game. This is one of the new Christmas gifts that I got this year. This is another that I got from a good friend, Gears of War 3. Still haven't played it, but hopefully I'll get into that. I bet if it was good, I would have put it on my list, but sadly I had no time, and before the year ends, this shit has to come out. Witcher 2. I haven't even gotten to this yet. Son of a bitch. I just blame Mrs. Claus for this. No, but I got that too. And then we got Battlefield 3. I don't even know if I showed this to you guys yet. And then last but not least, if this is the last one, and it is finally Portal 2. I'm about halfway through the game and it's a lot of fun. First time playing it, never played the first one, and I'm enjoying this one, and I might go back to the first one once I can. So thank you guys for watching this. This is a new game pickups. Now, let's get to the main point of this video. Starting with number 10. Now that I know there's combos and shit, I'ma fuck your ass up and have a lot more fun. Didn't expect that, now did ya? I'm sorry, but there's just so many games that I did play that even I feel like some of them should be on this list. And I would put this game, even though it's only 2 hours at the most if you really think about it, this game is crazy. Malicious had me at the verge of wanting to just cripple the system. It got to the point of punishment, but then after you beat it, you realize after you gained all those skills, it just became such a good, it's such a great game, and you realize how easy it actually is if you just play the game right. And that's what I love about this game. It punches you in the gut at first, and then you realize, oh, I'm the fuck up. But let's go to actual number 10. That was just an honorable mention. Let's keep going.
You would not believe the heroic journey that brought me here.
Nor would I particularly care.
DeathSpank. Okay, Lord knows that there's just games in this world that for $15, they're usually, they can be very bad, good, in the middle, not long enough, too short. But this game, you get what you pay for. 15 bucks actually, in fact, it actually pushed my expectations. This bank is funny, music is good, gameplay is just fun, and then for 15 bucks you have hours of content, and the game is just a lot of fun. If you have not played DeathSpank, do so. Number 9.
Just a bit border. How do you like that, mister?
BioShock. Let me tell you something. At first, I wasn't even going to play this game because I was such a pussy when it came to horror games. And then when I finally had the fucking balls to do so, BioShock just ended up becoming one of my favorite games because of the fact that it's the time it's based in, it's underwater, the atmosphere, everything in the game, just, you get so into it. You get infused with this world. And I am really excited for an Infinite. And I just hate that it keeps getting delayed, because that's one game I will spend that $60 for. BioShock 2, not as good as the first, but still stands as one of the great games. But BioShock 1 definitely takes this place before BioShock 2 does, and I'm looking forward to Infinite. Number 8. Borderlands. My God, when I first bought this game, I bought it on March 2011, and then I got bored in the beginning, and then ended up just stopping the game completely until I finally had moved to the other apartment, and then I had no internet, nothing to do, so I figured, you know what, let's play the game since I haven't beat it. Once you get past that gap and finally make it to like level 20 and finally get to like the point of the game, Borderlands just becomes a lot of fun. And it's a shame that I still haven't played Borderlands 2. I really fucking want to, because I hear it's much greater. And that just makes this even more worthwhile to tell you guys, play the first one and then play the second one. Because I know if you play the second one first, most likely you will never beat the first one, because it just won't be the same. Kind of like with Saints Row 2 and then trying to go to Saints Row 1, it just doesn't fucking work anymore. I still haven't beat Saints Row 1 because Saints Row 2 is just so much better. Number 7. Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. I got this game for Christmas. Put 40 hours into it already. Still haven't beat the game and still managed to get on my list. This game I have not been bored with. Only have been doing side missions and some of the main quests, but haven't been doing too much because I'm trying to do everything else in the world first. And haven't been bored, and they're the most typical. They're typical kind of quests, but they don't feel so boring. And the fact that you don't have the grind in this game, the fact that you just gotta keep doing, just do quests, just keep playing along in the game, just makes this so much better, because I just don't feel like I'm forcing myself to try to, oh, I gotta get stronger so I can get past this. I never felt that kind of struggle. I just felt like I'm getting through this game, whether it be hard or easy. It's just so fun. And I really recommend you guys that play this one too. Number 6. The Phoenix Wright series. I cannot just put one on this list. Phoenix Wright, in its own right, no pun intended, deserves to be on this list regardless of when it first came out. Because this game, I suck at it. I have to use a cheat code so I don't have to fail every time I'm in the courtroom. But I still play it because the story, the characters, they're just that fun. Every game in the series I've played already. And I can't tell you enough, I've never put that much time into a DS. I usually don't play the piece of shit, but this game made me do it. Phoenix Wright, you deserve to be here. Number 5.
Not yet! You won't live to regret. Next, I'll keep on getting stronger.
Tales of Grace's F for the PS3. This game has so much content it ain't even fucking funny. You think you beat it, you didn't, you still got more, and then even when you beat the game, you still got another campaign to get through, and then on top of that, there's still more. You have hidden things, side missions, you still have all these things that are in it. There's a bunch of content, you just... But then again, a lot of Tales games are fun. You check all of them out that are out in the US or in your area. Always try to go out for these games. Tales is a great series, and I'll always love it. Just a great series. Grace's F graced me on the PS3. Number 4.
This could be proof they're continuing Connor's work.
That's fucking Rhino. Oh, he's pissed. Tase him, bro. Don't tase me, bro. Don't. Amazing Spider-Man. Honestly, considering this was a movie tie-in, I did not expect me to like it as much as I did. This game kept me... that's just wrong. No, not kept me. It pushed my expectations. I thought it was going to be a just regular game. After playing Edge of Time and Shattered Dimensions, I didn't think this was going to be a much, a big foot forward. but it just showed me wrong. I felt like I was playing as Spider-Man once again in the world. People can say all they want about the swinging, but I fucking love it. I love the way you can just point to where you want to go and he just goes there, and then the swinging is just so simple and it's just so fun. You feel like you're in the action. The combat system, sure, the sensor for the Y button, the combat system might be a little bit off of Batman, but it kind of makes more sense considering it's Spider-Man spider sense, and it just fits. It can be a ripoff all at once, but it has a place in my heart. I love the game, and I got 100% on this game, and what can I say? Amazing Spider-Man definitely is on my list. Number 3.
Here we go.
Dead Space. If you guys have watched my first playthrough, well, not my first, but one of my first playthroughs on this channel, it was Dead Space. And I did a co-op playthrough with Jose. Now I'm sounding muffled because this beer keeps going in my mouth. In fact, I'm taking it off for a bit because I'm fucking sweating. I have hair in my mouth. Dead Space is a scary game regardless you're with a friend or not. That's one thing that didn't keep Resident Evil 4 on this list, because I was trying to decide, would this be on here or would Dead Space, and I had to decide over the scare factor, because Resident Evil 4 scared me at like 1 or 2 points in the game, but not enough for me to really care and say that, oh, it's a scary game. Dead Space, on the other hand, that was a scary game. People have their opinions. Some people can say it's not scary to them, but this game scares the living shit out of me. And to be able to play with a friend and still let it be scary, that just enough for me. Just deserves to be up here. And everything else, not just because it's scary, the story, the atmosphere, just everything in this game just makes me want to keep playing. And I cannot wait to get back into Dead Space 2. God freaking damn it. Number 2.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Red Dead Redemption. If you have not played this game, I beg you to do so. Even if you don't like Rockstar or their kind of games, play Red Dead Redemption. You will not regret it. I assure you. When I got to the end and found out what happened to my character, I felt something in me die a little. I was a little... when a game can get you to that point and make you feel the way you feel, they did something right there. Red Dead Redemption definitely deserves the second spot on this list. Now, last but not least, number 1. Batman Arkham City. Now, if you've seen my playthrough of Batman Arkham Asylum, or if you haven't, I'm just going to tell you now, Arkham Asylum was a great game, but I had some issues with it considering the boss battles especially, because the boss battles didn't feel like boss battles at all to me, besides Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy was the most different boss battle out of all of them. Joker kind of fell back to me. I never knew why they would do that to Joker. I didn't feel like that was a good end for him. That kind of boss battle just didn't feel right. Bane felt like the big grunts. There was just no diversity, and they fixed that in Arkham City. Boss battles are different. They're fun. It's open world. Everything in this game just improved on the first one, and it made everything better. It's not just, oh, it's 1.5. It's number 2, and it deserves that place. It's a great game, and it definitely deserves number 1 on my spot. I didn't think that I was going to have this be number 1, but after thinking about it, especially doing this last minute, it's really hard to decide what was going to be on my list at all. But taking the time to realize it, this has become, I think, my favorite game that I played this year. If you watch my playthrough, you know I had a lot of fun with it. I just went along with everything. I did all the side quests. I did the riddles. I did everything. This game is just fun. It deserves your $60, and it's cheaper now, so why wouldn't you buy it? Go for it. And there's not much more I can say. Thank you guys so much for finally getting me to my goals of this year. 2012, I made it my year. regardless what's happened. I hit 1 million views. I hit 1,000 subscribers, and I couldn't have done it without y'all. I mean, seriously. I'm starting to like crack up a little here, but I really couldn't have done it without any of you guys. You guys have no idea, and you know, this is what I love to do, and I haven't been able to do it lately, which is disappointing, but I hope when I can just come back better than ever. I'm hoping once I'm finally in Brazil, you guys will see like so much better content from me. I'm going to get a new HD camera for better quality someday. I'm going to do all these things so that I can just improve on what I'm doing now and just keep moving forward and try to make something out of this bigger than what it is now. And you guys already got me so far that it's like, it's just fucking crazy. Sure, I'm not at 2,000 yet, but I know I will be. And now that I know that I can get to those things, I don't ever feel like something can hold me back. With that said, YouTube, what the fuck happened to your layout? I was gone, I come back, and everything is fucked up. The tags, what you do to the tags? Why? I love to do what I do, but you make me lazy and I want to type in all the fucking tags. I put the comment, and then paste every fucking word. You're an asshole, YouTube. Just wanted to let that out. But everyone else, thank you so much. And this is not scripted. Everything was off improv. It was all last minute, and I do apologize for that. But I finally wanted the top 10 to come out on my channel because I haven't been able to really do one in the last 3 years. And as you can tell, I'm kind of out of breath and all that because I've been sick for the past week. Had to go to the hospital once again for breathing treatment. So hopefully I get better as the time goes on. But as it is now, I'm fine. Thank you guys so much. I've moved in temporarily to a friend's house. I should be going to Brazil in March, hopefully. And I'll let you guys know what goes on as I can. Hopefully I can do a question weekly soon enough. And I can just start, you know, slowly getting back into the role of things because it's been very hard lately, not having the internet and then not being able to record because I don't have any space on my computer. So I do appreciate you guys being so, like, patient with me. And it's just everything. So Merry late Christmas, guys, and Happy New Year's, and see you guys in 2013. This is DPW Gaming, and we did it. Peace, guys. See you guys next time.